Transition in, there we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to game 1 of 3 for the streams of tonight for round 18. And the first game is the North Queensland Cowboys up against the Sydney Roosters. This one should be a bit of an interesting one. The Cowboys having a bit of a struggling season so far. Not season, last run of games, I should say. That were actually pretty good for a fair chunk. But now they're currently sitting at 12th against Sydney Roosters with the leading of Sam Walker. Bit of a shaky with the injuries, but they look to be returning back to expected form. Now, I do need to see, there has been a few changes to the actual, from what I've written down as the team sheet, as Hamiso Tabai-Fidow has moved to fullback, and Javid Bowen has moved to the centre for the Cowboys. I'm just looking to see if there's any other ones that have happened. So Shane Wright's at 11. No, that's the same. Mitchell Dunn's at 12. Just checking for the Granville, Gilbert, Cohen has Peter Holler, Dejan Arce as the reserves, so Lachlan Burr and Ben Condon are not any reserves. For the Roosters, Manu's at the back. Is at the back. Morris, that's from similar. Stilly Topanua has gone from the number 12 to the number 11. They're still in the second row, so it's not that big of a change. Angus Crichton, however, starting on the bench. Egan Fletcher Baker and Adam Kieran is the 18th man. So there have been a few changes in the last couple of minutes, but should be an interesting game nonetheless. We've still got about 13 minutes left till kickoff, so we have plenty of time. So with this changing, that obviously some of the players for the Roosters, not for the Roosters, the Cowboys, obviously doing some duty on Wednesday for the State of Origin. Of course, Hamiso Tabai-Fidow and Francis Mullo getting involved with the Queensland team. But going to do a bit of a cheeky surprise, actually, because I've got two friends. You probably may have seen them in the channel before. They were part of the vlog. I'm actually going to go in to ask for them what their predictions are for this game. So I don't even know if their audio is even going to come in.
Who we got here?
Hello.
The Jesse.
Yep, we are live. So what's your predictions?
Nice. Roosters by 14.
Roosters by 14. So Crichton's on the bench apparently.
Oh, I don't even like him.
Is the Panther there?
Yes.
What do you think's happening, champ?
Who's playing?
The Cowboys and the Roosters.
Yeah, just the Roosters.
Just the Roosters. Okay.
Just the Roosters. Like,
How much for?
The silence is deafening.
How long till the game starts?
Oh, we got like 10 minutes.
Oh.
There's like... So what do you think about that whole Sam Walker running backwards type stuff?
It annoyed me only because I go for Bulldogs, but yeah,
It's
it's not. Yeah.
It's not like illegal, but I think it's like one of those unwritten rule kind of things.
It's just unsportsmanlike. That's all it is.
But then again, like fuck, should I be able to say his name?
Who?
So a player most known as the fullback for Parramatta in New South Wales.
Parramatta. Gutho.
No, like a couple of years ago, he's got into a bit of trouble, so I don't exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
him. Like
Yeah.
to win the series for New South Wales back in like 2014, he like got the ball and ran.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel like that was only like 20 meters out of touchdown because the siren already went. It's not like 30 seconds to go and you run fucking backwards to like the other side of the field.
Yeah. Who you got, Canberra or Sharks?
I'll probably go Cronulla.
Yeah.
And then for the Melbourne Knights, I'm scared as a Knights fan, but I feel like
Oh,
they'll
leave
go
me
right.
alone.
Yeah.
You're right, Rowan?
Oh. He's playing Rocket League still.
Ah, okay. I'll leave you to it then.
Oh, you're alright. I don't care.
No, it's alright.
Alright. Mate, have a good stream.
Thank you. We
Yeah.
might come in for half time.
Yeah.
Righto. See you later.
Alright. So.
So there we are. So some predictions there. I don't even know if like the market all that picked it up. If it did, fantastic. If it didn't, fuck. But basically, both of them are going for the Roosters in this match. So was I. Not going for, but it's mostly like predicting that they are going to come out on top. So obviously, it's been a couple of days since my last stream, which was the Game 3 State of Origin stream. Went down very well. Thank you all for everyone who came out. It was pretty good. I will need to clarify, yes, it was a stream where I was like drinking. I'm not planning to do them all the time because I don't want to have alcohol poisoning by the age of 22. So it'll be like an occasional thing. So like Kurt Manchester United, I'll just say Kurt, I think 28-10 to the Roosters. That's a fairly solid prediction. It's pretty much been what the consensus has been is Roosters over 13, which that'd probably be, I'm assuming, the safest bet coming to that. But in other news, there is a possibility that the region I live in might have its first bit of COVID cases. So basically, I live north of Sydney. I live in the Hunter region, and which hasn't had that many cases, but it's still been like in regional lockdown, regional restrictions. But now there's a possibility because 2 truck drivers came up to a 7-Eleven not far away from my house, and everyone's on edge thinking, oh crap, we're going to be in lockdown, which I don't mind. I mean, I don't leave the house really for much anyway, so, but it's not that shocking because I have a family member who technically is an essential worker, so they get the wink and the nudge before it goes out to the public, and basically it's a matter of when, not if, of us going into lockdown. I mean, it's gonna happen. Because, like, I go to uni, and for the first 2 weeks of uni, it's all online because of what's going down in Sydney. 0 cases in Kempsey, New South Wales, Australia last year and now, bro. Fuck, you be cheering. Big ups to Kempsey. But we've got no time to talk about this. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff, so I will go through the lineups here. I'll have to read actually off the NRL.com because it has changed. So for the fullbacks for this game, you've got Hamiso, Tabai, Fido, and Joseph Manu. The wingers, you've got Cole Felt and Murray Talagi for the Cowboys, and Daniel Tupou and Matt Ikavalu for the Roosters. The centres, you've got Connolly, Lemilu, and Javid Bowen for the Cowboys, and you've got Josh Morris and Billy Smith for the Roosters. The 5'8", Scott Drinkwater for the Cowboys and Drew Hutchinson for the Roosters. The halfback is Tom Deirdren for the Cowboys and Sam Walker for the Roosters. The prop hooker props are Francis Molo, Reece Robson and Jordan McLean for the Cowboys. Jared Hargreaves, Sam Burrells and Isaac Liu for the Roosters. The second rows are Shane Wright and Mitchell Dunn for the Cowboys. Satili Tupanua and Nat Butcher for the Roosters. And the locks are Jason Tamalalo for the Cowboys and Victor Radley for the Roosters. Interchange now, you've got Jake Granville, Tom Gilbert, Cohen Hess and Peter Holler for the Roosters. You've got Angus Crichton, Lachlan Lamb, Egan Butcher and Fletcher Baker for the Roosters. It's a fairly solid interchange there for the Roosters. And the 18th mans are Dajan Astley for the Cowboys and Adam Kieran for the Roosters. So there we have it. So got a couple of minutes away now. Obviously do kind of need to state, in case people come in, no game footage will be shown, unfortunately, for this match. Are any of these games on NBN? No, it's only... I think the main one's on NBN. Bro, why face mask at shopping in sports fields? It's... I don't know, it's just... It's a bit... It's kind of odd. It's like, because even when you go out for dinner, because the restrictions for us is like, you have to, like, whilst you're walking around, you have to have a mask on, but when you sit down, you can have it off. It's like, oh, COVID only travels like 6 feet in the air. If you're below it, you're fine. It's kind of odd, but it's just what it is. It's just they need to get I will say that they need to get this fucking thing quelled, hope sooner rather than later. I know Victoria's also starting to get it badly, not as bad as New Wales, but badly as well. I know I've heard there was a few cases in Queensland, but I don't think it's that bad. Like I know Ipswich had one recently. But anyways, we are a couple of minutes away. We are about to get ready for the Sydney Roosters and playing away to the North Queensland Cowboys. So we can just playing ads at the moment. So at the Cowboys Stadium, Mike Knight, welcome on, man. Hope everyone is well. Hope you're doing... I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, Mike. So, fairly solid crowd, I must say, for the Victoria lockdown for 21 days. I heard it was like a couple, but fuck, I didn't realise it'd be that serious. Big stellar crowd, though, in the top end of Queensland. Random South fan. You gotta love to see it. As we're basically now getting ready. If Raiders win tonight, they will make top 8. That would be interesting to see, Will James. It would be nice to see the Raiders getting back up. It's there because they've had a lot of off-field dramas, but hopefully they can sort it out for their fans' sake. So big game for the Cowboys, trying to reverse a bit of a dodgy form, especially as like their last game was a 38-0 loss against the Newcastle Knights. And speaking of the Knights, they do play also later tonight against the Melbourne Storm, and I'm not ready for that. And on come the Sydney Roosters now out to Townsville. A fairly solid crowd for a 3 PM kickoff on a Saturday. In terms of predictions, I'm going to go Roosters 13+. I think it's a relatively, not safe bet, but it's definitely like most likely. So Joseph Manu starting at fullback for this game. They're very interesting, the number 4. 8 games, 5 tries, 207 average run meters and 48 tackle busts. That's a pretty good. So he has some practice in fullback. So it's not like his first game, so he should be okay. I miss playing soccer now. COVID-19 here in Australia. Maybe play soccer next year. Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've played soccer, and I like to get back into it because my brother plays soccer, and he only just got able to play like starting in like June, and basically they were like, you can only play for... They had no final, so it's whoever came first would be the champion. Yep. Maybe not. So here we go. So I believe it's going to be the Cowboys kicking off first. I don't understand why I'm wearing headphones because the stream's on my phone, for fuck's sake. So, yep, it's going to be the Cowboys kicking off. They're going to be running to the right of your right to my left. So, just ignore this because it always starts prematurely. So, the kickoff now from the Cowboys, and we are underway for Saturday's rugby league action. It's picked up by the Roosters. Australia Hargraves getting the first hit up, and it'll be brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. And now here comes the second tackle now for the Roosters. I believe that's the number 3. That's Josh Morris, just shy of the 20. Now Isaac Liu making a charge, makes it to the 25 for the third tackle. Quick one-upmans here, as that is Satili Tupanua now making it to the 35 for the Roosters. Anataria Hargraves now making it big post meters, making it to the 45, still inside of their own half, but it is the last tackle now for the Roosters. They kick it off to the side. Oh, it's a set restart anyway, so it's a very costly set restart right on the last tackle, and a full set of 6 for the Roosters. Lays away, and they only got to go 50 metres now, as that is the number 19, that is Billy Smith, who gets brought down for the second tackle, 35 metres away from the try line. And now that is Radley, who has given it off to the number 10 of Isaac Liu, who is now 30 metres away from the try line for the third. Now they're going to go down the left side now. Brilliant wraparound tackle there by the number 4 of Connolly Lemieux. 20 metres away from the try line now. The Roosters are trying to break through here. It's the number 10. It's Liu again. He'll get brought down 15 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Roosters. They kick up in the air by Walker. It's going to be chased, and it's going to be taken by the Hammer, I believe. No, it's number 2. It's Cole Felt. Never mind. But here comes the second tackle now for the Cowboys. That is the number 4. That is Lemieux on the 5 still. So they're going to give the pass off now. I believe that is that? I don't think that's Tamalalo, but the Cowboys do get to the 15 for the first tackle. That was actually Talagi. Now, fourth tackle now. The Cowboys still haven't made it out of the 20 yet. They will on this passage. As Deirdre gets a pass off, and they'll make it to the 30 now. Last tackle here for the Cowboys. And it's going to be a kick there by, I believe, Drinkwater. And it's in the air, and it's taken by Manu on the 20 inside of the Roosters half. And he will charge and get brought down on the 35 for the first tackle. Now they're going to go down from the right side. That is the... That's the number 5. That is Okavalu getting the first hit up there. Now here is... that is Daniel Tupou getting brought down on halfway for the third tackle for the Roosters. And now Rhea Hargraves now will get brought down on the 45 inside of the Cowboys half. Now they're going to go down try to go to the left side here. Almost a breakthrough run there for Drew Hutchinson, sorry. 30 metres out now. Last tackle here for the Roosters. The kick there by Walker. And it's a chase from the number 3 of Tobias Fido, the Hammer. Able to get safely catches that and will get brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. And now that is Kyle Felt now with the ball, who will get to the 15 for the second tackle. I'd suspect it'd be a very hot day up there in the top end. Very different to the weather that it's been around here. Hello, Frenchie. So now they're going to go down the lines now. Now David Bowen makes it to the 40, and it's a set restart for the Cowboys. So this will be the second tackle down there. Here is Jason Tamalalo, who will make it to halfway for the second tackle. And quick play here. Oh, it's gone slack. The Cowboys are calling for it. It was touched by Rooster, but I don't think it's going to go. Now Kyle Felt now will get wrapped. Oh, it will be called. So Kyle Felt will be picking up the ball. It's a 0 tackle, 40 metres away from the try line. So as an actor's being played, now I believe that is Francis Mollo. Had a big game for the Queenslanders in Game 3. So first tackle, 40 metres away from the try line. Can the Cowboys get the first points on the board? Now that is the Hammer now, who is 30 metres away from the try line. Almost a big run through gap here. Oh, there's a big slip up here, and it's going to be a try to the Cowboys, and it's Javid Bowen. A bit of a slip up there for the Roosters has caused one of their players slipped over, and it's caused an easy pass play, and Javid Bowen breaking through, and it's 4-0 to the North Queensland Cowboys. Run from the D there by Drinkwater. Gets the pass off to Bowen. Okay, I was just checking to see the mic was on. Brilliant dummy there by Javid Bowen, but that player slipping up did get a bit unfortunate there. What score?
What?
What's the score
What?
in your game?
Oh, we lost.
What's going on out there?
Just.
No, shut up. So, anyway, sorry, something's happened at netball. You know what it's like, women. No, it's like netball. So, Javid Bowen, that's his third try of the season. Now, a kick here from pretty much right in front. This will make it 6-0 to the Cowboys. As we are now 6 minutes. Yeah, we have 6 minutes gone in this match. So Drinkwater's only 3-4 for the season. I mean, he hasn't kicked that much, but this, because I think Valentine Holmes would be the kicker. And the conversion is successful. So we are 6.5. Oh, we actually are 6.5 minutes gone. So the time's relatively correct, and it is 6-0 to the Cowboys over the Sydney Roosters. I did not expect this to be completely honest. It was a very easy play there, but a little bit of a slip up there for the Roosters. It also could be due to the fact that all the New South Wales teams and like everyone had to move up, so it might be a bit, you know, a chaotic schedule, which it definitely probably is. So here's the kickoff now by the Roosters, and it's going to be picked up here by Francis Mollo, who charges straight into Aria Hargraves. He'll get brought down on the 20 for the first tackle. Now here's a pass to Tamalalo now. And he'll get brought up on the 30 for the second tackle. So here's the third tackle now. They're on the 35 now. The Cowboys are pushing in. As McLean now makes it to the 45 for the fourth tackle. Still inside of the Cowboys half here. And they're going to go down. That's to Mollo now. Bit of a flat ball, and Mollo will be held up. 45 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for the Cowboys. Here's a kick. I believe those from Drinkwater. It's up in the air, and it's going to be taken there by Akavalu. And Akavalu will get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. And here comes the second now for the Roosters. So Roosters have the chicken box. Oh, it's an offload here for the Roosters. That's to the number 4 of Joseph Manu, who will get picked up, dropped actually, on the 35 for the second tackle. That's some good meters there for the Roosters. Now here's Victor Radley now, making it to the 45 for the third tackle. And now that's number 15. Now that's Nat Butcher. I think it is Nat Butcher. It's a bit of an early interchange there for the Roosters. So 40 metres away from the try line. And it's the fourth tackle. So Rhea Hargraves now trying to go over Mollo again. So 30 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to go down the short side on the left. There's a kick up in the air by Hutchinson. And it's up in the air. And I think that's a knock-on. So there's a contest there, and I believe it is a knock-on. So it's against the Hammer versus the 19 of Billy Smith. I believe it was or they're gonna. I think surely that's a challenge. Yep, they're gonna challenge it to see if it does touch Billy Smith first and then goes into Tobai Fado. It will count as a knock on against the Roosters. But if it did go, if it's the other way around, then it's the challenge will become unsuccessful. And I do feel this challenge will be successful. So it definitely first touches. It touches Billy Smith. So they're trying to say if Victor Radley did... No, not Billy Smith did. So he's gone up and grabbed it. I feel like it's gone backwards. No, but it's been knocked on into the Cowboys player, so the challenge was successful. No, it's unsuccessful, sorry. No, it's knocked it back, okay. I didn't hear that right. So, oh, no, Oh, sorry, the Roosters challenged it. I thought it was the Cowboys who challenged it. So it was an unsuccessful challenge there by the Roosters, so they'll have the rest of the first half without a challenge, and the Cowboys will have the ball. So there's the first tackle now. They like a bit of a forward pass there to Lemieux, but I think it's okay. So they get to the 20 now for the second tackle for the Roosters. To the Cowboys, sorry, fucking hell. I don't understand. It came off Rooster onto the Cowboy. Oh, it's a pass down the line here. And I think he's been dragged out there, the number 5. Yep, he has. Had some good D there, but almost a breakthrough run there for Talagi. He tried to kick it to keep it in. I understand it came off the Rooster onto the Cowboy. Yeah, that's yeah. I thought it was a Roost. I thought it was a Cowboys challenge, but it's a Roosters challenge against the call. But it came off the Roosters player into the Cowboys player. So now the Roosters from that tackle out have now got the ball 40 metres away from the try line from the first tackle. So here's the number 10 now. That's Isaac Liu, who's now 30 metres away from the try line for the second tackle. Walker going with the late ball, and that's going to be a knock on there by Sitili Tupanua. It's kind of held back there from trying to get the ball, but the Cowboys get the ball back. So 0 tackle now on their 35. And now that's Kyle Felt now getting the first tackle of this set onto the 45, still inside of the Cowboys half. And now Tamalalo will power over to get into the opposition half with an offload. Still going here, running through a gap. It's the number 9. That's a number 9 there. That is Reece Robson. Now 30 metres away from the try line for the second tackle. Great bit of play there from the Cowboys. And now it's the number 6. That is Scott Drinkwater. And it's a knock on there by the Cowboys. So the Roosters will get the ball back. Friends with the Knights to beat the Storm. I'd like to see it happen. Definitely. But you never know. It's like the Roosters just could be... The Storm just could be too strong. But I don't know. If the Knights have a full strength team and the Storm don't, you never know. But yeah. So it's going to be a scrum feed to the 74-0. That would never happen. I don't think in 2001 that would have happened. So now there's a scrum feed now on the 25 inside the Roosters half for the Roosters, and they're doing their delayed scrum, which they've done very well. So that is Daniel Tupou now getting to the 30 for the first tackle. And now that is Billy Smith gets dragged all the way back to the 25 for the second tackle. That's a good tackle there. And now here's Isaac Liu now, getting it just shy of the 40 for the third tackle. Doing one-upmans. Bit of a flat pass there from Maria Hargraves to Topanua, but Topanua does hang on, and he'll get to halfway for the fourth tackle. Now they go down the short side now, the Roosters. There's a gap here if Walker can break through. There's a 3-on-2 there, but doesn't break through. Last tackle now for the Roosters, 25 metres away from the try line. There's the kick from Hutchinson. It's up in the air, and it's taken by the Hammer. And he's put the handball down, so he's still in play. You got to think, though, if that's a little bit dodgy, it'd be a knock-on, but it's a set restart anyways for a ruck infringement. So this will be the first tackle just inside of the field of play. Good spatial awareness there by Tabai Fido. I know the Cowboys now on their 20 for the third tackle. And they'll go down the line here. So Jason Tamalolo now will get brought down on the 25 for the 4th tackle. And now that's the number 10. That's McLean now. Gets it to the 35. And it's a set restart right on the last tackle. That's a costly one there. And Francis Molo will get brought down on the 40, still inside of the Cowboys half for the first tackle. Now they're going to go down the right side now. And now they are inside of the Roosters half on the 45. And now that's number 6. Oh, it's breaking through and they get the pass off. And the hammer's away. The hammer's past the 20 and the 10. He's going to score in the corner. And it's 10-0 to the Cowboys. Hamiso Tabai Fado, the hammer, got his debut try in State of Origin only 4 days ago. And he now gets another try for the Cowboys. Brilliant run there by Scott Drinkwater. Able to keep on his feet and then get the offload. Breaks past the pass by Tupanua, who hasn't had the best of game starts so far. And the pass to the hammer, who just runs to the corner. And it's 10-0 to the Cowboys with a kick to come. That's 6 again, though, right on the last tackle earlier. That was very costly there for the Roosters. They need to be careful of not giving away too many of those. "19 years old, and the bunker has confirmed," and I mean, of course it was going to be confirmed that it was a try. But, so a kick here. I believe the kick will be from the sideline because it was pretty much put into the corner. Well done to Cowgirls. Yeah, very interesting start, I must say. He's good at 19. He's, who would he play for? Well, I mean, he's Australia probably because he's played for Queensland, so be very interesting to see if we go for a very young selection for the Rugby League World Cup, if that is happening this year. So now a conversion here from the sidelines for the guy who set up that try, Scott Drinkwater, who's already got 2 tries so far this game. This to make it 12-0 to the Cowboys with 25 minutes remaining. Here comes the kick. And it's straight down the middle. The exposure was a bit too bright, but it is 12-0 to the North Queensland Cowboys. A very good start. But brilliant bit of play there from Drinkwater. I want to see him drink water. Cowboys fans, when Scott drinks water, I don't know, I don't watch rugby league. It's like that bear that does the dance to Happy, like a very watered down version of Happy. That's the kind of memes I need to see. NRL memes. Remember them before he got arrested? I do. So there's a kickoff there by the Roosters to continue the game, and it's going to be Francis Muller who will take the first hit up and sends Radley to the Shinigami realm. Oh, that was looked like a little bit of a high thing on Francis Muller, but he'll get to the 25 of the first tackle. We got the Raiders and the Sharks next. Yes, we do. We will cover all 3 games. 4. I did share your live stream, but thank you, Kurt. Oh, it's a breakthrough here. Dreeden's through now. And he slipped up and he's locked it on. Just like that, it could have been 16-0, but Dreeden looking around for support, and he slips down and knocks it on. That was a big chance there. The Roosters are in big trouble. It was a brilliant gap, looking around for everyone, and then slips over and knocks it on. It's very unfortunate there for Dreeden, but it just shows that the Roosters are not looking good. But thank you, Kurt. I do appreciate the share. So the scrum now on the 35 for the Roosters. Inside of their own half, it's going to be Tupou who gets brought down on the 40 for the first tackle. And they're going to go down the right side now, and that's going to be Jadaria Hargrave. No, it's not. That's Akavalu. He gets brought down on halfway. This is Jadaria Hargraves who will get brought down. No, he won't. He'll get an offload off. They're inside the Cowboys half now. Walker going for a long bullet pass out to Tupou. Tupou trying to break through here. And he's going to hang on, and it'll be brought down 25 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. Walker now. Gives the pass off to Tupanua. And Tupanua will get brought down on the 25 for the fourth tackle. Now Walker. Gives it off to Radley. Now to Hutchinson. And the pass takes a bounce. And it's the number 19. That's Billy Smith. If they got the pass out to Tupa, it would have been no one there. Just realised no Tedesco for the Roosters. Yes! That is correct. So last tackle now. Roosters 10 metres away from the try line. Walker goes for a grubber. And Deirdre will be dragged almost into the goal mouth, but the ball is still outside. Hello, watch the State of Origin live stream. Yes, you did, Ethan. But nice to see you around, mate. Yeah, very interesting how Tedesco isn't playing. I'd assume probably just too buggered. Maybe, but I don't think he's injured or anything. So now the Cowboys Tamalalo will get brought down just on their 15 for the fourth tackle. The Roosters definitely need to switch on. And I feel like defensively they are starting to, as Molo now will get brought down just shy of the 30 for the last tackle. Now here comes the kick. It's a massive kick. High up in the air. And it's taken by Manu on the 25. Hello, Charbel. So now here's the second tackle now for the Roosters. That was on Tupo. They're on halfway now. Now here's the number 10. That's Isaac Liu now, making it to the 40 now. 40 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. Now Radley. Get it off to Walker. Walker almost breaking through there, and he'll get brought down 30 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. Now Sam Verrills now gets brought down 20 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for the Roosters. And it's a kick high in the air. And it's a big one-on-one take, and I believe that Caulfield has taken it, but he's lifting his leg. He might have been landed on awkwardly by Billy Smith, who also went up for the ball there. Cowboys got this, they just need to defend. Yeah. So now that was the third tackle. Now they're on the 15, and parents are fucking going on about netball. Be nice if they would shut the fuck up. Billy Smith now making it two. That wasn't Billy Smith, that was Bowen. Sorry, last tackle now for the Cowboys. They're on their 30. And there's the kick. So now that's the number 5. That's Akavalu now. Akavalu breaking through one tackle, get brought down on the 45 as there's a first interchange for the Cowboys as Francis Molo has come off for Cohen Hess. I believe that is the first one for North Queensland. It'd be nice if Father would shut the fuck up. It'd be very beneficial. So now here comes the number 10. That's Isaac Liu. He will get brought down 45 metres away for the try line for the third tackle. Big splitting pass here. If the Roosters can break through, it's a number 15. That is Nat Butcher. He is definitely held, so they're going to call it for the fourth tackle now. 35 metres away from the try line. And Walker slipping again. He'll get brought down on the 25. Pitch must be a little bit slippery. But anyways, last tackle here for the Roosters. They're up in the air. So here's the kick. And it's another pressure there on by the Hammer. He will take it inside the goal. What? So Tobias Fado takes the catch. The other foot's clearly in the goal mouth. And it's labelled as a play on, not a 20-minute restart. I don't get that. Because Victor Radley tackled him on the 10, I'm like, bro, surely that's a bloody professional foul. But no, apparently he was clearly in, but it's been ruled as a catch that he's challenged in. Challenge that. I mean, I would, but it's they've already they've played it on. It's last tackle now for the Cowboys, 40 metres away from the try line. Now here's the kick from Deirdre. And it's a higher one. It's going to be picked up there by Manu. And Manu will get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. And now here's the second tackle. Now they're on the 25. Why new rules for NRL? Don't ask. The NRL love changing rules out of nowhere. So third tackle, they're on the 35 now. That's Aria Hargraves now, making it an offload. He's really good at getting these offloads off Aria Hargraves. And it's the number 10 now. It's Isaac Lee now, tackled on the 45, still inside the Roosters half for the fourth tackle. Now Hutchinson. Oh, they got down the line here. Tupou can break through here, but it's a great wraparound tackle now. 35 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for the Roosters. Here's a kick from Hutchinson. And a miss for Doe gets wrapped up by Sam Walker. And now there's another interchange now for the Cowboys as McLean's come off for Mr. Gilbert. So now here's the third tackle. We'll say though that the Cowboys haven't gotten that many meters in the custom. I just want somebody to smash Sam Walker. Yeah. So fourth tackle now for the Cowboys. They're on their 25. Here's a big run here from the number 16 of Cohen Hess. I think that's his first carry of the ball now. Last tackle just shy of the 40. And it's a kick there by Robson. Attempting a 40-20. It's not going to get there. And it'll get picked up there by Manu. And Marnie will get brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. As we've got just under 17 minutes remaining in this first half. As that's Akavalu now who gets brought down on the 30 for the second tackle. And now here, that's the number 11. That is Angus Crichton. Angus Crichton now on the field for the Roosters. And now that's the number 9. That is Sam Verrills. And it's going to be a penalty for the Roosters. That's the first penalty of the game. I think it's a neck crusher. Did I see what he done? What he done last week to the Cowboys? Yeah, Bulldogs. Sorry. Yeah, I saw what happened. It's one of those things. It's like, yes, it's not illegal, but it's kind of dog because it's like unsportsmanship. So Shane Wright's now on report for that crusher tackle on the Roosters. It's the number 9, Sam Burrows, is now off the field, I think maybe for a HIA. So now 30 metres away from the try line, the Roosters will get the ball for a full set of 6. He ran 9 metres back with 30 seconds left, yeah. Oh, so there's 2 balls on the field. First tackle now, 20 metres away from the try line for the Roosters. Now that's the number 15, that's Nat Butcher now. Getting inside the 10 now for the second tackle. Big chance for the Roosters to bounce back into this match. They go down the right. That's Manu. And Manu gets swept by 3 Cowboys. Down for the third tackle. It's a pass all the way over to the top for Tupou from Walker. But Tupou will get brought down on the 10 for the fourth tackle. I got 2,000 on Roosters. Fucking hell, DJ. So that's a big one now. Radley breaking in now. Last tackle for the Roosters. 10 metres out. They go down the short side again. Hutchinson to Crichton. And it's a try to the Roosters. Angus Crichton off the bench. And he has gotten a try. He's only been on for a couple of minutes, but he's already felt his impact. And the Blues second rower gets his first try of the game. And the first try for the Roosters. Fucking... yeah, it was a bit of a weak defense there. They all pulled out. It's like they all moved down and they just basically kind of let Kyle Felt there just to the Wolves there. But there we are. 12-4 with the kick to come. A kick from the sideline now. But the Roosters are definitely back into this match. So 14 minutes remaining now in this first half. I've seen him in real life. He's not that big. So 7th try of the season for Angus Crichton. Now, I believe it's Sam Walker who does the kicks, or is it Drew Hutchinson? Well, I guess we'll find out in a couple of seconds. It is Sam Walker. It's not exactly from the sideline, but it's fairly close to it. He's 18 for 31 for the season. He's 58%. And this kick here will make it a 6-point game with just under 14 minutes remaining. And there's... what was that kick? Frenchie said, I hope he shanks it. He pretty much did. I think he got his boot over the ball there. I don't know what happened there. Oh, fuck me. We get it. We get it. Netball people are cunts. So 13 minutes remaining. So it still remains 12-4 now. 13 minutes 21 remaining in this first half. So there's the kickoff now there, and it's picked up by Akavali, and we'll give it off to Aria Hargroves.
What's the score?
12-4 to the Cowboys.
What the fuck's going on with the Roosters?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I know.
Can they, like, shut the fuck up? Not even that, just... Yeah. Oh, fucking... Oh, it's a pass through there. It's a knock on there by the Roosters as Victor Radley gives a flat off pass hit. And Tamalalo being the responsibility there. I think it was a bit of a flat pass there by the number 14 of Lachlan Lamb. And it's forced a knock on there by for the Roosters. And now the Cowboys will get the ball back. I need to soundproof this fucking room, man. So 35 metres away from the try line, the Cowboys will get a full set of 6 here to potentially make this a more than true try affair, as Lachlan Lamb has come on for Verrills, as we saw there. And there's the first tackle there for the Cowboys now on the 25 metres away from the try line. So tackled in opposition half. It's 9 to the Cowboys, but 28 to the Roosters. Very interesting with that one. So now that's the number... That's somebody. It's a third tackle. 15 metres out for the Cowboys. As Deirdre gets a flat pass off to Tamalalo. Tamalalo gets an offload off now to Robson. Robson trying to go himself. And Robson will be held up 5 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. And now Cohen Hess now trying to break through and he'll get brought down. Last tackle, 5 metres out. And it's going to be a penalty to the Cowboys. I'd assume it was an offside. Some of the Roosters players may have started a bit too early. Surely at this point you'd go for the take the 2. Yeah, what do you do in this situation? Nope, they're going to go for it. They're going to go for the try. As the Cowboys will get brought down on the 5 for the first tackle, as that was now down the line here. It's a chance now for Bowen. He'll get brought down again for the second tackle. And now Tamalalo trying to break through, and he'll get brought down on the 10 for the third tackle. And they're going to pass down to the right side. It's Deirdre. Deirdre again gets brought down a few metres away from the try line. Fourth tackle. Oh, it's a run through straight for the gap for the number 12 of Mitchell Dunn, but he gets wrapped around the ankles. Last tackle now for the Cowboys. It's a grubber, and it's picked up by Walker, and Walker gets out of harm's way and will get brought down. Absolute. Very good defence there by the Roosters. As Ikavali now gets the second tackle on the 10. And now here's the number 19. That is Billy Smith. And it's an offload now. The Roosters are still going here. It was Billy Smith making it almost all the way to the 40 now. Really good bit of play there for the third tackle. And it's a set restart as well anyways. As now it's the number 6. It was Hutchinson. Now Egan Butcher now making it to the 40. 40 metres away from the try line for the second tackle now. Now Crichton gets it off to Hutchinson. The 19, that's Billy Smith now inside the 10. And now going off to Hutchinson. And now 17, that's Fletcher Baker. And it's a set restart as well now for the Roosters. And that gets brought down. Okay, second tackle now for the Roosters. They're 5 metres away from the try line. So it's Angus Crichton now. Gets brought down about 2 metres away from the try line. Oh! Baker trying to get through and he gets hammered. But now the Roosters still playing now. Walker has given it off to Egan Butcher, who will get brought down on the 10 for the fourth tackle. And now down the short side, Walker tries to get off to Manu, and it's a attempted offload from the line, and the Cowboys have ended up with the ball for the first tackle. So now Bowen out with the ball, now getting it to the 25 for the third tackle. Now the fourth tackle. Now they make it to the 35. Why give a restart on the first? Should be a penalty. Yeah, that's a good point. So our last tackle now, the Cowboys with the ball. It's a high ball into the air, and it's taken by Akavalu. And Akavalu will get brought down on the 35 for the first tackle. And now that's Tupou now. As Tupou will get to halfway for the second tackle. And now Crichton gives it off to Fletcher Baker. I should just say Baker because there's only one of them. That was the third tackle. Now here's 16. This is Egan Butcher. So fourth tackle there, about 35 metres away from the try line, the Roosters. And Crichton now almost breaking through now. 25 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Roosters. As Walker with a step tries to go past out to the line. And two-ball. They're trying to call if it was touched by the Cowboys, and it was. So it's going to be a set restart. I mean, not a set restart, but it's a new set for the Roosters. That was tackle 0. Crichton now will get held up 5 metres away from the try line for the first tackle. And they're going down. It's close. Has he grounded it? It's the number 19. It's Billy Smith. And I'm assuming, yep, it's going. It's a try to the Roosters. And Billy Smith has gone through from the pass from Hutchinson with the spin, just wanting to see if he did ground it. Oh yeah, that's a perfect grounding, and that is a try. So now a conversion here will put the game. It'll be a 2-point game if this conversion goes through. I think I might take a bit of a half-time break because I want to know what the fuck's going on. Is that Matt King as the water boy? Is that famous Melbourne player and Rabbitohs player Matt King? So now Sam Walker now with this conversion will make it a 2-point game going into the final 4.5 minutes of this half. I'd assume it went through. And it did. It does go through. It was I'm assuming this is a little bit quicker than the actual stream. So he's got it. So it's a 2-point game now, heading into 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Oh, hang on, just seeing if everything's okay. Yep, we're all good. Yep. Yep, okay, we're all good. So there's the kickoff there to continue, and it's... Oh, it just stays in. That was very close to going out. Hang on, I'm just sorting some... There we are. I just had to sort out something. Okay, so it's from the third tackle. Angus Crichton will get brought down on the 35, and it's the fourth tackle for the Roosters. As it's the number 14, that's Lachlan Lamb. On halfway now, last tackle for the Roosters. And it's a high kick in the air by Hutchinson. And the hammer catches it, and it will get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. So second tackle now on the 20, and this will be the third now. Kyle Felt will get brought down on the 25 for the third tackle. Just realised I needed the actual thing to update the score. There we are. So fourth tackle now on the 35 for the Cowboys. Robson almost breaking through there on the 45 now. Last tackle here for the Cowboys. Goes off, and there's the kick. And drink water. And it's picked up by Akavalu, who will give the ball off to Manu. And Manu will get brought down on the 20 for the first tackle. And now Tupou will get brought down on the 30 for the second tackle. And it's going to be a penalty here for the Roosters. So big potential here for a chance here for the Roosters to maybe get the lead just before half time, but it's going to be a challenge here by the Cowboys. I don't know what the actual penalty was for, but we're gonna, I'm assuming, find out. Oh, so basically calling for a seeing if it was a strip. Let's have a look. I mean, you might as well challenge it. You got like 2 minutes to go. Yep, so it is a strip, so it's going to be an unsuccessful challenge there for the Cowboys, so it's still going to be a penalty to the Roosters. So now here's the kick into touch, and I'll be 45 metres away from the try line now for the Roosters, and probably one of their last plays for the second half. First half, sorry. So the first was on the 40 now, and here's number 16, that is Egan Butcher, who will make it to the 35 for the second tackle. And Walker rolls over pass here, and the Morris is through here. If he can try to get past this tackle, he beats one, and Morris will get brought down on the 10 for the third tackle now. Big chance here for the Roosters to hit the lead. Manu now gets it off to Hutchinson, now to Crichton, now to Lamb, and down the line, Tupou and Tupou will just stay in and get brought down for the 4th tackle inside the 10. Now Hutchinson gives it off to Radley. Now to Egan Butcher. Now centrally on the 10. Last tackle here for the Roosters. They go down the left side. Manu. And Manu will break through. And the Roosters have hit the lead. Very, very easy there. And just like that, the Roosters have the lead with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. All the Cowboys needed to do was just to hang on. Brilliant run there by Morris to set up the field and set the wheel in motion, and Manu getting his first try of the game. And now it's 14-12 with a kick to come. Yeah, that's right. For Shane Flanagan has said that the Cowboys aren't communicating now, and it's obviously got them in a bit of a bad state, as they've now from a 12-0 lead, and they are now cut down, potentially by 4. What are you writing when somebody scores? What I do is I have a system basically. So you see for Joseph Manu, I basically put like a slash when they score a try. So I've got a slash next to Joseph Manu, Billy Smith, and Angus Crichton for the Roosters, and I got one for Tabai Fado and Bowen for the Cowboys. So it's all just like to keep track. So now this right on the siren for half time. So this will be the last act of the first half. Sam Walker now with this kick to make it 16-12 to the Sydney Roosters. What's going on, Bearded One? Good to see you. It's good to see you too, Justin. And the conversion, it's missed again. So that will be half time. It remains 14-12 to the Roosters. So, yeah, there we are. So the Roosters have hit back the lead, have taken the lead for the first time this match. I'm just going to take a bit of a halftime break. We'll be back for the second half. So, I don't know. Do what you would do. I don't know. Okay, we're transitioning back. Yep, we are all good. We are just about to go underway for the second half. And as we see, we've got polls now. I am very happy with that. So we're closing the poll. On will the Cowboys come back against the Roosters? Will it close? But anyway, it's kicking off. It's the Roosters kicking off, and the Cowboys will have the ball. Oh, I've actually got to. I actually have to close the poll in here. So from the poll, it is 60-40 from the 5 votes. 60-40 to no that the Roosters, that the Cowboys will not come back. So very close indeed. But we are underway. There was a big, interesting bit of play there. The Roosters have gotten the ball straight away. Very high risk play there, but the Roosters have gotten the ball back straight away. As that's the number 19, that is Billy Smith now, 35 metres away from the try line for the second tackle. Now that's the number 17, that's Fletcher Baker. 35 metres away now for the third tackle. Walker gives it off to Hutchinson, now to Crichton. Crichton now will get to the 25 for the fourth tackle. 25 metres away from the try line. And now Radley now, inside 15 now. 15 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Roosters. Walker goes down the short side. Manu, we're going to pass back to Walker. Walker with the grubber. It's deep, but it's going to jockey straight out. There's going to be a 20-minute restart now for the Cowboys. Let's go for 1K subscribers. Yeah, that's definitely the goal. 0 tackle now on the 30 for the Cowboys. And this will be the first tackle. It'll be on the 45, still inside of the Cowboys half. Robson now will get brought down on halfway for the second tackle. Down the right side, that's number 15, that's Gilbert, who will get brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. That's Deirdre. 25 minutes off the try line now. That was from the fourth tackle. They're going to go down the other side here. Bowen's now 15 minutes off the try line. Last tackle here for the Cowboys. There's the kick from Drinkwater. It's up in the air. And it's taken by Manu, who will just stay in play for the first tackle. And now that's the number 19. That's Billy Smith getting brought down inside the 10 for the second. As Tupou will get brought down on the 15 for the third tackle. Now Crichton will get brought down again in the 15. Good defensive start here so far for the Cowboys. They definitely need to keep that momentum up of not letting the Roosters getting too many metres. So last tackle for the Roosters. They're still not. They haven't even made it past their 30. As Walker just gets a kick off. And it'll be picked up here on the 20 by the Cowboys. And the first tackle will be on the 45, as that is from number 5 of Talagi. Now that's the number 11, that's Shane Wright now on halfway for the second tackle. Is James Tedesco playing? No, he's not. He's not playing. Joseph Manu is actually stepping in as the fullback for the Roosters. As Deirdre now, they're going down the field. I believe it is the Hammer. Now 35 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. And now Reece Robson now will get brought down again. I think it's 35. Is that a set restart or 35 metres away? No. Oh, it's the last tackle. So there's a kick there. 35 metres out for the last tackle kick. Akavalu coming in like a leaper. It'll get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. And now that is Josh Morris will get brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. Also though, I like that this game is actually close and it's not like it's because of Origin, yeah. So here's the 4th tackle now for the Roosters. Now they're on their 30. When this stream ends, are you going to jump on the other stream straight away? Probably. I don't think straight away, because I think there might be like a half an hour gap between each game. Oh, that's terrible! A brain snap there by the Hammer, who's tried to keep the ball in. He kept the ball out, but because him touching it, it's gone out inside the 10. And now the Roosters have a full set of 6 inside of the Cowboys' 10. I think it was a kick, potentially for a 40-20. So, Tobias Fado tried to keep it in. He initially keeps it in, but it bounces out inside the 10. And it's a huge chance now for the Roosters. Are you watching on 9? No, I am watching on, I'm on KO. He's going to go gently down the stream. Yeah, that's true, John. I don't think I'll go, like, straight away. Maybe for, like, a few minutes, but because of... And now Radley now gets brought down on the 10 for the 3rd tackle. He should have kicked it. True. Okay, now here... So, Walker now gets it off to Crichton. Crichton trying to get an offload off, but Crichton will hang on. He's about 3 metres away from the try line. I'm watching games on Foxtel. That's big ups to Kurt. Off Manu now. Can he get an offload off? He can't, but he'll get brought down a few metres short of the line. Last tackle now for the Roosters. And it's past to Hutchinson. Now it's a kick over the top. Oh, and it's knocked back. Knocked back by the Roosters. He's still in here. There's the number 2, Kyle Felt, knocking the ball back and trying to keep it in, but unfortunately he surely he just goes out. That's very close, and that could have been an amazing try for Kyle Felt. He's like pinky toe was on the line. So it's going to be a goal line dropout for the Cowboys. Did you see the Euro 2020 finals? Yes, I did. I watched it live with 2 of my mates who are English, and let's just say the ending was a bit, you know, because of Italy ending up winning the match in penalties. So that's Radley now, who'll get brought down on the 15 for the 2nd tackle. Hutchinson, now that is Topanua now on the 10 for the 3rd tackle. Down to the left now. And here's Walker. Walker holds onto the ball. And it's picked up by the number 19 of Billy Smith. But it's a penalty to the Cowboys. I believe it's for an obstruction. Yeah, Radley causing one of the Cowboys players to get brought down. So it's a penalty to the Cowboys. So definitely something the Cowboys needed to get rid of the pressure from this first couple of minutes. So the ball will go out on the Cowboys 30. And the set will begin. As that's the number 4 that is Lemieux. And Lemieux almost getting dragged out here. But he'll get held up for the first tackle. And here's the number 12 of Dunn, who gets brought down by Crichton. And they're going to go up the field now. As Walker's going in really quickly for the are you part of the Darman the Darman fam? I don't think I've watched any of that guy's videos. I know what videos he does, but I don't think I've ever seen like one fully. So that's Jake Granville now on halfway for the last tackle. Now here's a kick from Drinkwater. And it's taken inside the 10 from Malu. And here comes Akavalu now. Charging in. Slipping a little bit, but we get brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. And now that's Tupou now. Gets to the 35 for the 2nd tackle. As we're about to cross into half an hour remaining into this matchup. And here's the 3rd tackle now for the Roosters, just shy of halfway. And now here's number 16, that's Egan Butcher now. 40 metres away from the try line for the 4th tackle. As Angus Crichton. Big charge will get brought down 25 metres away from the try line. Last tackle now for the Roosters. The pass out to Walker, and the kick is up in the air. As Tabai Fido has taken the catch, and it get brought down to 15. Are you streaming Melbourne versus Newcastle? Yes, I will be streaming the Storm Knights match. So second tackle now for the Cowboys. They're on their 20. A bunch of the Cowboys players have got their hands on their heads. That's the thing, is you got to think of if the Cowboys are just going to come too tired. As here's a charge. That's the number 19. That is Billy's. No, that's a Bowen actually. Sorry. So they're still going Deirdre now. They're going to go to the other side here. The number 4, that is Lemieux. He'll get brought down. 45 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for the Cowboys. They're kicking it all the way back. Now Drinkwater will run in and then take the kick. It'll be picked up by Akavalu. Cross the streams. Pretty much that's what we got to do, is basically cross the streams. Basically shut this down. Immediately set up the next one and then get ready. Which reminds me, I need to do like Raiders versus Sharks, so I could like write down the what's the time in real life. There is 29 on the dot, so this clock's only like ahead by like 10 seconds, so it's not too bad. So now that's Manu now from the offload. The Roosters are on halfway here. Walker's gotten the ball, and it's getting to Topanua now. Topanua trying to power through. That'll be held up 40 metres away from the try line. Last tackle now for the Roosters. And it's a high kick, and it's taken by Tabai Fido, who will get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle for the Cowboys. So they're gonna get. Oh no, like 2 o'clock or something. Oh, it's 4:13 p.m. Where I'm at. The next game I think starts at 5:30. The Sharks Raiders game should start at 5:30. So yeah, so 30 minutes. So we'll have a bit of time to like set up and get everything done. As that's Tamalalo now, who gets a charge now, just shy of the 40 for the 4th tackle. They're gonna go down, trying to get it left up. And now last tackle, just shy of halfway. Deirdre now with the kick. It's not a long kick, it's a big charge. As Aikavalu's gone for the ball and it's a knock on, but I feel like he should have been tackled without the ball. But anyways, the Cowboys will get the ball, a full set of 6, 30 metres away from the try line. Now Tamalalo with the ball will get carried. This will be the first tackle now, 20 metres out, because the previous one was a 0. And it's going to be a set restart as well now for the Cowboys. As that's now Reece Robson now, just shy of 10 metres away from the try line. Now they're going to go to the right now. It's a bit of a dodgy pass, but it's been picked up there by Kyle Felt. And Kyle Felt will be brought down on the 10. He's clutching his face. He might have copped a little bit of a knock there, maybe. Oh, hang on. And Kyle Felt will play on now. And now Tamalalo trying to break through. He's now 5 metres away from the try line for the 3rd tackle. And now Deirdre. Drinkwater will give it off to the number 16, that is Cohen Hess. Now Deirdre again. Still with the ball. Gives it off to Dunn. Now they're inside the 10 again. 4th tackle for the Cowboys. Going to go down the short left side here. The ball's been flicked up. And it's going to be a penalty to the Cowboys. I think it was for an offside. Ethan plays, do you like soccer also? Yes, I do like soccer, Ethan. So Kyle Felt's getting checked out at the moment, but it's a penalty now to the Cowboys. A full set of 6 inside the 10. What websites do you use for the scoreboard? Oh, this is just on NRL.com. Basically what I do is I make a Windows capture and make it like so this bit only shows up. So if like I removed everything else, it would be like the actual website. But the Cowboys now playing on here. Deirdre from that player will get brought down for the first tackle. Now, short side again, Tamalalo trying to power through, but he'll get brought down for the second. Now that's Cohen Hess now will get brought down just shy of the 10 for the third tackle now. The Cowboys trying to power through. Oh! Bowen trying to get a pass off, but that went forward. They're saying it's not a knock on. Hang on. Bowen is clutching his right knee at the moment. Something's happened. I mean, it should have been a knock on again. It should be the ball to the Roosters, to be completely honest. But something has happened to Javid Bowen. He's clutching his knee. It doesn't look good. And the thing is, though, with knee injuries, they are probably the scariest when it comes to rugby league. So he passes it, but it bounces back. So he's left. So basically, the knee of Javid Bowen and Matt Akavalu collided when he went for the ball. And it's basically shifted Javid's knee from one side to the other. Completely. It was nothing in. It was nothing egregious. It was just a colliding of knees, and unfortunately, it looks like Javid has not received that well. He's in a fair amount of pain. Do you like the Central Coast? Because I do. Do you mean by the Central Coast Mariners? Because the Central Coast itself, it's a nice place. Don't like the Mariners, however. Because I support the Newcastle Jets and technically we're rivals, so... Do you like the Central Coast? Okay, there's the follow-up question. No. Being a Jets fan, I can't say I do like some of the players, and I don't mind the Mariners if itself, but it's because they're the rivals kind of thing. And the time has stopped here. 25 minutes remaining in this matchup. Look, he's had a fantastic season. Like, fair play he is. So Jared Bowen now being picked up now. Frenchie's Western Sydney Wanderers, and Ethan plays like O'Donovan, yep. Yeah, O'Donovan's now, he's left the Jets now, so it'd be interesting to see if maybe he potentially goes back to the Mariners, you never know. But, so here's the change now. Peter Holler has now come on to replace Javid Bowen. Yeah, there is maybe a potential that Javid Bowen might be out for the rest of the match and maybe a little bit more time. As Akavalu goes over there just to make sure he's okay. It's a good bit of sportsmanship there. So 20 metres out now. Fourth tackle. They're going to continue to play here now for the Cowboys. Are you going to stream A-League for next year? I'll definitely try to do some matches for the A-League. Do I game? Yeah, I play video games. Yeah, at least we could all agree. Fuck Sydney FC. That's we could all agree on that. So as Javid Bowen's now coming off the field. Getting like a very spontaneous lap of honour because they have to go around the entire field basically to get to the tunnels. So, you're going to stream Premier League next month? Yes, I'll try to do some of the Premier League matches. So this will be the last tackle actually for the Cowboys as we've just continued back. So 20 metres out, last tackle here for the Cowboys. Deirdre with the ball. They've gone for a change here. And Drinkwater now goes for an outside the boot kick. It's batted backwards. The Cowboys have the ball. It's still last tackle. And the hammer tries almost breaking through, and he'll be brought down 5 metres away from the try line. It'll be a changeover now for the Roosters. And now it's going to be Daniel Tupou now brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. But hang on, one of the Roosters players looking a bit worse for wear. It's either Egan Butcher or Drew Hutchinson. I think it was Hutchinson, actually. And that's the number 5. Akavalu now breaking through one tackle. And they make it to the 45. Still inside their own half for the third tackle. And they're going to go down. Oh, almost pretty play, but now Radley will get brought down. It's going to be a penalty to the Roosters. I believe it's an offside against the Cowboys. How did Sydney make it to the final? The fucking suck. I hate Bobo. But at least City got their dub. Big ups Melbourne City. And big ups to the A-League now going on to Channel 10. It's a good change. So 30 metres out now, full set of 6 now for the Roosters to extend their lead. As there's been 15 minutes gone, they still haven't been. So 10 metres out now for the second tackle. The Roosters now going. Victor Radley trying to power through. 5 minutes away for the try line now for the third tackle. Oh, and it's a terrible pass, and it's hit the bum of a Cowboys player, but the Cowboys have gotten the... No, the Roosters have gotten the ball back, so it'll still be fourth tackle. So it didn't start it because it definitely wasn't played at. So now, last tackle now for the Roosters. They're 5 metres out. And it's a pass to Tupanua. Gets an offload off to Walker. And Walker gets slammed down. I believe that's a knock-on by the Cowboys. No, the Cowboys just get the ball back. Did you already write the team list for the next game? No, I have not yet. Who do you think would win between Gus, Gordon, and Wayward in a fist fight, dance-off, fighting contest? I'm probably... No idea. I think Warren would win the fist fight, Gus would win the dance-off, and Gus would win the fighting contest. And now the Roosters have gotten the ball now somehow. Very interesting bit of play there from the Cowboys. And now the Roosters have the ball. This will be the first tackle. Third tackle, sorry. Oh, long pass over the top now for Akavalu. Akavalu now still inside the 10. He'll be brought inside the 10, actually. 5 minutes away from the try line. Fourth tackle. And Josh Morris tries to go himself. So last tackle for the Roosters. Robson tries to go himself. And Robson will get held up, so it's going to be a held up. Do you hate COVID-19? Please say yes. Yeah. But it's going to be a set restart here for the Roosters because it was an offside by the Cowboys. What happened to Victory? I don't know. Just had a very poor season. So first tackle now on the 10. As Joseph Manu is now 5 metres away from the try line for the second tackle. As Isaac Liu now just a metre away from the line for the third tackle. They're going to go down the right. It's all over the top now for Akavalu. Can he power through here? He does! Yeah, so asking random questions. They're stupid. No, it's alright, Frenchie. It's alright. They're not stupid. That's a try now. That's Akavalu getting over. They're just going to obviously check to see if he does stay inbound. But, yeah, so it's a try for the Roosters. Do you like the A-League team games moving Optus Stadium or ANZ or Suncorp? Or I like any of them, to be fair. It's nice to get to promote the game out there. I think it's still in the air. It's going to be close. I'm fairly certain that Akavalu is definitely still in the air. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, I think he's alright. I think the thing we'll probably need to check would be his knee, but it's all good. So the Roosters are now 6 points ahead, and now a conversion from the sideline will make it an 8-point lead to make it 20 points to 12. So 20 minutes remaining. That is actually the first try of the Even says, I'm on vacation in Newcastle. Then going to Dubbo. You're not from Sydney, are you, Ethan? We're just checking, you don't want to be... Is Walker going to miss? He takes the kick. And he's missed it. So the score will remain 18 points to 12 with 19 and a half minutes. Oh, okay, good. Just checking. We're all good. It's all right. It's all good. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Banana Gamer Boy. Oh, the Banana Gamer Boy. Sorry. Hi, I subscribe. Thank you very much for the subscribe. He's missed a conversion there. It's just who is it? Sam Walker who's meant to take the kicks, or is it someone else? Because I feel like they might need to push it to someone else. Because he's only gotten one, so if you've gotten 3 of them, it would be 6. It would be 24-12 now. So there's the kickoff there by the Cowboys, and Horia Hargreaves will take it to the 15 for the first tackle. And now I believe that is Ikavali now on the 25 for the second tackle. They're going to go down to the left side now. I believe that's need more subs. Thank you, Ethan. As Angus Crichton now gets it off. 4th tackle now, just shy of halfway now. Verrills now 40 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Roosters. And it's a kick there from Hutchinson. And it's taken by Tabai Fido. And Tabai Fido's beaten past 1, beaten past 2. He's beaten past 3 and he's through. The hammer is through. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. And he's going to get brought down by Tupanua and Joseph Manu. What a run by the hammer. 15 metres away from the try line now from the first tackle. Deirdre now. And it's the number 12. Gets it back off to Deirdre. And it's going to be a try to the Cowboys. Reece Robson will score. But what a play there by the hammer. And now it's 16-18 with a kick to come. What a play. One of the best plays of the season. Picks it up on the 5 and runs nearly on the 5 to his 15. I think 80 metres he ran there. And then from that bit of play there was a good pass there from Mitchell Dunn to get it off to Deirdre. He get the pass off to Reece Robson. And it's now with a conversion right in front as well. This will be 18 all with 17 minutes remaining. We've got a game here, but fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a game here. Who would have thought? Competitive games. They're back. They're back. Competitive games are back. So, Miso Tabai Fido, 2 line breaks, 231 run meters and 9 tackle bups. Absolute brilliance. I mean, if you want a definite young player who can definitely help for Queensland to bounce back, that's a play. Tabai Fido is definitely the player you need. And now this conversion here from right in front from Drinkwater. I'll be right in front. So this will make it 18 all, and the scoreboard has set it. And Artis. Oh, he has made it. I thought he missed it for a second, but anyways. With 16.5 minutes remaining, it is 18 all between the Cowboys and the Roosters. Makes my prediction of Roosters by 13 plus look a bit sus, I must say. Even saying this game is a lot like the new State of Origin match. Yeah. I can see it. So here's the kickoff now by the Roosters. I should actually have it over the scoreboard, shouldn't I? So here's the pick up now from the number 17. That is Peter Holler on the 15 for the first tackle. That's Jason Tamalalo now on the 25 for the second tackle. And number 17, Peter Holler. No, it's the number 12, sorry. It was done. It gets it to the 30 for the third tackle now. That is Granville. Making it to the 35 for the fourth tackle. Now the number 17, Peter Holler. That is Peter Holler now. On halfway. Last tackle here for the Cowboys. Kicks it off to Dearden. And Dearden with the kick. And it's Kavalu's lost it. And the Cowboys have gotten the ball back. And they're 20 metres away from the try line. And now Drinkwater to Tamalalo. Tries to get a pass back. And Tupou from the Roosters have gotten the ball back. That was a brilliant interception there by Tupou. That shut that momentum dead there. If the Cowboys score, that would be very dangerous. Do you have a favourite Premier League team? I do, would be Manchester United. Now Crichton now with the ball will get brought down on the 30 for the third tackle. So we're now into 15 minutes remaining. I believe that's the number 19. That's the number 9. Sorry, it's Sam Verrills on the 40 for the fourth tackle. And now Sam Walker, 45 metres away from the try line. Last. Hang on, so last tackle and they've stopped the game. I think it's by the way I talk a lot. No, it's alright. So Cowboys players had to come off. The trainers had to come on the field to take a player off. So it's a bit of an interchange. Maybe it's a HIA. I'm not too sure, but Raiders versus the Sharks at 5:30 in an hour's time. We will be covering this matchup. So don't go anywhere, but you got to go somewhere. I mean, technically. So 45 metres over the try line. Last tackle here for the Roosters. There's the kick from Hutchinson. And it's up in the air and it's taken by Kyle Felt. And Felt will get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Now that's the number 5. That's Talagi now. Just shy of the 20 for the second tackle. And now Granville will get brought down on the 30 for the third tackle. Now it's the number 10. That's Jordan McLean. Now making it to the 40. And now that's the number 17. That is Peter Holler now, who gets to the 45 inside of the Roosters half now. Last tackle for the Cowboys. And Dearden with a kick over the top. It's been picked up there by Tupou, who will get picked up on the 30 for the first tackle, as we're now under 14 minutes remaining in this match. That's a number 19. It's now Billy Smith. Now it's a number 10. That's Isaac Liu now. Makes it to the 45. Still inside the Roosters' half for the third tackle. Now the Roosters will go down the right side now. Only to one pass. That's the number 15. That's Nat Butcher, who's now 40 metres away from the try line now for the fourth tackle. Now it's Walker. Gives it off to Manu. Naida Akavalu. Akavalu still going here. Gets an offload to Walker. Walker with a step. Keeps going. And now it's Hutchinson still going. It's been kicked back now to Aria Hargraves. Now it's Crichton. All the way out to Tupou. Tupou still going. He's given the ball off to Smith. And Smith will get brought down 20 metres away from the try line. Last tackle now for the Roosters. Hutchinson with the kick. It's a bomb up in the air. And I think it's a knock on there by the Roosters. So it was a knock on there by the Roosters, so the Cowboys will get the ball on the 10 for a set of 6. So Tamalalo now takes the first charge and will be on the 15 for the first tackle. At some point you've got to think, when does field goals come into this? Now that is Francis Mollo. Is it? Or is it no, I think it's Tobias, sorry. Yeah, it is. It's Tobias Fido. Now here is the number 10. That's Jordan McLean now. Third tackle now, just shy of the 30. And now they're just shy of the 40 now, the Cowboys. Still inside their own half still. Last tackle now. They're 45 metres away. 45 metres inside their own half still, the Cowboys. So he'll be the kick here from Deirdre. It's a bomb in the air. Didn't go far. It was picked up there by Arkavali on the Roosters 30. And Arkavali will get to the 45, still inside of the Roosters half for the first tackle. Down the line, Tupou gives it off to Crichton. Crichton's fended off two people and he'll enter the Cowboys half. 45 metres away from the try line for the second tackle. Now Walker gives it off to Manu. Manu now. Manu's breaking through here. Still going. And Manu will get brought down 10 metres away of the try line for the third tackle. Brilliant run there by Manu. Now down the short side of the Dragons. And Satili Tupanua has broken through. And the Roosters have hit the lead. Yes. What's up? What do you want? Righto. So brilliant run there by Joseph Manu and just the passing there and Satili Tupanua breaking through. Had a bit of a tough start to the game, but he's definitely bounced back and he's now gotten himself a try and a try conversion now right in front. This will make it a 6-point lead for the Roosters as we now enter the final 10 minutes of the match. Who was that? That was Satili Tupanua. The number 12 second rower for the Sydney Roosters. As we've now got 9 minutes remaining now, so a conversion here will make it a 6-point game. So this kick should be relatively right in front, so it should be very simple to go through. There's the kick, it's right down the middle. It's 24 points to 18. Oh, you're intruder. That was my father. So, another beautiful pass assist there by Sam Walker. So now, but the thing is, though, if you get the converted kicks that he's done, so it's 5. He's only gotten 2, I believe. So if we've got the 3, it would have been 30 to 18. But so 9 minutes remaining. The Cowboys down by 6. We are probably in for a grandstand finish unless the Roosters have something to say about it. And there's the kickoff there by the Cowboys to continue the game. Just to know the timer is about, I think, like 10 seconds ahead, so it's not too much, but it's one of those. Now here's Josh Morris now. He's held and will get brought down on the 25 for the Roosters. Second tackle. Now that's Haria Hargraves now getting to the 35 for the third tackle. And now Crichton now with the ball will get brought down on halfway for the fourth tackle. That's a run there from the Hawker. Oh, almost a breakthrough there for Victor Radley. But the ankle tap stopped it and he's got brought down 25 metres away from the try line. Last tackle now for the Roosters. That is a forward pass against the Roosters. That ankle tack, that was a very brilliant bit of defending there for the Cowboys. Because if that ankle tack didn't happen, Victor Radley might have been through and the game could be over. But yeah, first tackle now, Kyle Fell gets brought in on the 30 for the Cowboys. Here's the second tackle for the Cowboys now on the 35. Now Tamalalo now makes it to the... Gets an offload now. Down the lines now. Granville now. Granville's broken through a gap here for the 30, the 20. He's got one to beat, but Manu with a brilliant tackle 15 metres away from the try line. Third tackle for the Cowboys. Oh, it's over the top here. And the hammer is just short of the line for the fourth tackle. All the Roosters players are definitely offside. And it's going to be a set restart for the Cowboys. So this will be the first tackle now inside the 10. And now Mollo now gets an offload off to Robson. Robson again just short of the line for the second tackle. And it's going to be another set restart now for the Cowboys. Tamalalo now. Walker was offside, so it should be... And it's another set restart. Surely there's got to be a penalty and a sin bin coming soon for the Roosters. They need to be careful. So it's the 0. Drinkwater! Short of the line. And Drinkwater's gone over. Now they're going to review this to potentially see if this is a double movement. So Drinkwater's gone over. But they're going to check to see if... Because if the ball doesn't touch the ground, then it's still... Or something to do with that, then it's not a double movement. But then again, it should be like a penalty or something to the Cowboys because there's like 3 set restarts in a row. So the ball, it's a hands on the ground, and Morris is there to tackle him. So it's a double movement. So it's going to be no try to the Cowboys, and it's going to be a penalty to the Roosters. The Roosters have dodged a bullet there. So now, so there it goes. So it's a penalty to the Roosters. And they said if they fringe on any more action, basically, if something like what happened, like a penalty given away in that area again, a Roosters player might get sin bin. But the Roosters on the 15 for the first players. We're now 6 minutes remaining in this match. It is the first tackle now for the Roosters, as that was Crichton on the 25. Now Rhea Hargraves now making it to the 35 for the second tackle. Oh, to pass through there, and Radley's through here for the Roosters. Past the 30, the 20, and he'll get brought down just shy of the 10 for the third tackle. And now the Roosters play quickly, and Sam Walker will score. And that should seal the game for the Sydney Roosters. Sam Walker has scored. Luckily that double movement did happen because that could have really screwed the Roosters there. But just like that, Victor Radley breaking through yet again. He's been probably the unsung hero of this game so far. And they get the ball, and he gets the tackle. The quick play of the ball there by Sam Walker when all the Cowboys players are back. And that is now 28 points to 18 with a kick to come. And it should be a away win for the Sydney Roosters. And then from that post there, so this kick will make it 30 points to 18. So it should be a win for the Cowboys. So what I'm doing now is just going to NRL.com now, basically just filling out the team sheet for the Raiders-Sharks game. And now a kick here from Sam Walker. This will make it a 12-point lead and will definitely secure the match for the for the Roosters unless we get some kind of 2014 Night Storm action where the Cowboys score 2 tries in a row. So the kick here, this to pretty much secure the match right down the middle, easy as you like, and that is going to be a 12-point lead with just over 4 minutes remaining in this match. Yeah, I'm just filling out the team sheets for the Raiders Sharks game. So here's the kickoff now from the Cowboys. It's a short kickoff, and it'll be taken by the Roosters on their 30 for the first tackle. And here's the second tackles now on the 35. So now Ria Hargo is now making... Oh, it's a strip here. It's a strip by Robson, and the Cowboys have gotten the ball now on their 45 for the first tackle. Good bit of play there. So technically there is still time. Though we're not being the chooks from here, yeah. Unless like a miracle happens. So now here's the number, that's number 15. That is Gilbert. Now 40 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. Oh, terrible pass there. And now the hammer now, 30 metres away from the try line now, fourth tackle. Now Granville now tries to get a pass off down the line, and the Cowboys player will be put into touch, so that should definitely secure the match. As there's 2 minutes 30 left, and the Roosters will get a full set of 6. So no running up to the back to stop the game, surely. So there's the first tackle now, and they'll make it to the 25 for the first tackle of the Roosters. Second tackle now on the 30. And now Josh Morris now with the ball, 45 metres over the try line, fourth tackle, as there's 1 minute 40 remaining. Now last tackle here for the Roosters, it's over the top, and it's into the 10, and now that's the Hammer's got a bit of dealing too, and he will be brought down 5 metres away from the try line. And that is 1 minute 20 remaining. So this will be the last set pretty much for the Cowboys. So still a bit of trouble here for the Cowboys. To seeing how they can try to revert their way from the season. So it's the fourth tackle now for the Cowboys on their 45. On their 25. And it's a knock on there actually by the Cowboys. So the Roosters will get the last set of 6. They're just going to let time wind down now, as there's 40 seconds remaining. So the Roosters run home. They've got the Knights at home, the Eels at home, Panthers at home. Oh, home. You know what I mean. So 17 seconds remaining now. So basically 2 more tackles. And Manu gives it off to Josh Morris. Morris is getting the pass off to Ikavalu. And they're going to score again. Right on the siren. Ikavalu gets a double. And that's the icing on the cake there for the Roosters. It's 34-18 as the siren sounds. So a conversion. I don't know if the conversion will go through though. But it's going to be a definite win there for the Roosters over the North Queensland Cowboys. Teague, Wilton. Sorry about I didn't pay attention for the last couple of minutes. We've still got about half an hour till the second game kicking off, which is, of course, the Canberra Raiders against the Cronulla Sharks. So Billy Smith now, this to make it a 36-18 final scoreline. I mean, it doesn't matter. The game's already over. So, here's the kick there from Billy. And it's going to be just right of the post. That's going to be the final score. 34 points to 18 to the Sydney Roosters. It was actually a fairly good game, to be completely honest. It was actually a pretty good game. But, yeah, basically what I'm doing just now is just writing down the sheets for the Raiders Sharks game. So, 16 and 17. Reserves, then you got line 18 and 19. So yes, that's going to be it. I will be doing the Raiders Sharks game in about, I think the stream should go live in about like 5 or 10 minutes or so. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you there.